What's happening? What's going on, Xbox family? It's Sega Man back with another video. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. We got the weekend coming up. A lot of you guys can get some good gaming in on Game Pass and things like that. Hope everything's going well with you guys. You guys are playing some great games right now on Xbox, the best place to play video games, the most affordable actually to play video games. So we're going to talk for a little bit in this video. It's not going to be too long. Not too long. So I want to give you my impressions. My first impressions of South of Midnight. The game is phenomenal, guys. Um, the game is just phenomenal. It's a beautiful game. The mechanics in the game are awesome. It kind of reminds me of. It takes a little bit of a Tomb Raider. They put a little bit of Tomb Raider in the game, as you can see. I'm playing in the background right now. The climbing aspects, the different things that she does by running on the billboards, running on the old like they look like old boards like on the side where you run across and jump over. So I don't want to get too far into it to tell you guys too much about the game, but I will tell you this: I'm at the part where I saved the fish. Okay, I'm past the part where I saved the fish that's hanging in the big tree, the big tree statue's hand. I'm not going to tell you any more about that because I don't want to spoil South of Midnight for you. But it's a fantastic game, guys. The art style is beautiful. The graphics are very detailed and awesome in the game. The colors pop also in the game. It's a really southern type cool video game that we can finally get our hands on and play. Very southern old school, back in the woods like type of feel when you're playing this game, like an old out the old swamps and stuff like that. Kind of gives a little bit of a like an Alabama flavor to it, back in the south, deep in the south, and down there in the muddy swamps and different things like that. The mystical atmosphere in the game is really awesome too, with a touch of Cajun style to it, which is really awesome. This is what we need to have more games like this. This is a great game to play. We need to have more games like this implemented onto Xbox, which I think, in all honesty, Xbox is the only system that has a lot more of different types of games that you can play. In it actually, the Xbox is a melting pot of different types of games that you can play. It's really awesome. The other systems are not too keen on that. They're just straightforward, their old regular stuff, remakes and different things like that. They don't really have a good art style and form to a lot of their games, in my opinion. Some stuff has a little bit of art style to it, some of their games, but a lot of their games on some of those systems have copycatted Xbox and things like that. I guess that's the end thing right now, to copycat a system if you're not doing well, to try to capitalize on it, which means you're still failing because it's not really your in-house, your creativity. It's Xbox's. They get a lot of different developers that come with their own kind of creativity that brings a different genre of gaming to a system, like South of Midnight. This is a fantastic game, guys, and I'm playing it early, because I got the early access to it. And like I said, it's phenomenal. But we got to talk about the negativity also. They're already calling this game woke. I went on to Facebook. You know how when I go on my Facebook, some of the game stuff pops up on my phone. Now, I don't know if I can actually pull it up, okay, but when I was on my Facebook, it was saying that the game is woke. Now, I want to say something to everybody out there. We're going to get a lot of backlash about South of Midnight, okay? Don't listen to that's my phone updating different things out in my social media. Don't pay attention. Let me just tell you this, and we're going to end it here with that. Do not pay attention to Dreamcast lies, retrash gaming, re Retrash Gaming, okay, MBG, Porter Roach, all these guys, Baldy Locks, that new guy, whatever his name is, with the ball head and the beard, that guy's ridiculous. So do not pay attention to him either. He obviously don't know what the hell he's talking about. He's trying to capitalize. He's actually an imitation of Dreamcast Lies and Reforged Trash and Porter Roach and all of them. He's an imitation of them. He's trying to be them. He's trying to make money. He's trying to be like those guys, and he can't. You know what I mean? You can see the imitation in him, the fakery in his videos. And don't subscribe to his channel. Give him a thumbs down. If you go watch his videos, give him a thumbs down. Don't subscribe to his channel and tell him he sucks, because he's not a true gamer when he's out here always, chastising Xbox. And a lot of stuff he does, he regurgitates what those other trolls do out there. You know, they're only out there to make a buck, guys. They are not true gamers like me and you. As you see, I'm playing my games. I don't just come on and do videos all day long and podcasts. You're talking to a true gamer out here. I play video games, and I could tell you a lot about South of Midnight. And it's definitely worth a download in Ultimate Game Pass. Do yourself a favor, go out today and go to your local drugstore or shopping store you go to, Walmart, whatever food shop you shop at. And if you see a kiosk with gift cards, do yourself a favor if you don't own Ultimate Game Pass already and pick it up. Because Xbox is doing the best for gaming right now with Ultimate Game Pass. There's nothing they can say about it, guys. Try South of Midnight. This is an awesome game, guys. What I told you so far, it's a beautiful game. The mechanics are easy to learn. Guys, it is a very awesome game, and it is not woke, okay? It's not going to be a Call of Duty game all the time, okay? It's not going to be shooter games like Call of Duty all the time, Gods of Wars, and different things like that, okay? You can try out games that have different ethnicities as the lead characters in games. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? I don't see why people have a problem with playing games that have Black Americans as the lead, or let's say a Latino brother as the lead, or a Latina woman, you know, or a Puerto Rican woman or man, as a lead in the game, or Oriental or whatever, or a woman period as a lead. What's the big deal about that in video games? See, they're trying to bring politics in video games, guys. And the only one that can make that and stop that from happening is you, the true gamer out there. And the way you can do that work out here in the gaming community, not just in the Xbox community, but in the gaming community in general. Listen to Sega Man, okay? Go out there and do not support these channels that are nothing but toxicity, okay? Dreamcast Lies, Reforged Trash, Baldy Locks, The Imitation, okay, and Porter Roach. There's a lot of them out there, and King Trash. All these guys out here are nothing but toxicity out here in the gaming community. And the way that you can help the gaming community, if you're a true gamer and you're not part of that, is to not subscribe to their channels. If you go to their channels, give every video a thumbs down, okay? And don't subscribe to them because they're not true gamers, guys. Do not support people that do not support gaming because they do not support gaming by being online 24/7 talking about games like South of Midnight, because believe me, it's coming, guys. It's coming, okay? It's already starting on Facebook, like I told you. They're calling the game woke already. And guess what? The game is not officially out yet. I got access, instant access to, because you get to try it out. You get to try it out for if you put the $9 down on it. That's nothing. Okay, support the developer. By you putting your $9 down, you're supporting the developer also. You're helping out and supporting the game by wanting to play it early. You know what I mean? And you can wait for it to go on Game Pass, but I wanted to play the game because I'm happy and I'm very interested in what they have to offer when it comes to video games, the developers of South of Midnight. This is a fantastic, awesome game. And believe me when I tell you, when you try it out, you'll see what I'm saying. Some people might get the game and might not agree with me. Okay? That's fine. But I'm telling you, as a true gamer, if you like good adventure like type games, they have a different flavor to it, a different uh, way of playing video games as an art style and form. South of Midnight is one of those games. Try it out, guys. Don't listen to the Reforged Trashes and all those guys out there. They're nothing but toxicity in the gaming community. Okay? I own PlayStations. I own a Nintendo Switch. I own Xboxes. I own all kind of systems and I play on everything. I can play on my PC that I'm doing this video on right now. I can play my Ultimate Game Pass on my PC. I play on everything. My preferred console, yes, is the Series X, but I play on my PS4. I play on my Xbox. Okay? I play my Nintendo Switch. All right? So listen to Sega Man when I tell you. If you want to be a true gamer out here with a voice that has positivity for gaming and respect what Microsoft and Xbox is bringing to you as a gamer and a consumer, do not support these toxic channels at all. If you go to their channels, give them a thumbs down. You don't even have to comment. Don't comment. You don't have to comment if you don't want to. Give them a thumbs down because they're not doing nothing. They're not helping the gaming community. They're actually destroying the gaming community. Okay? The true gaming community, they're slowly tearing it down and destroying it because they're only doing this for clicks and giggles and money. That's all they're doing it for. They don't care about gaming. They never talk about nothing positive. They never really talk much about video games or show what they're playing or anything like that. All they show is the idiocracy of themselves coming out here like idiots, talking and so toxic about Xbox and even now Nintendo all the time. Somebody might not you might not agree with what Nintendo's doing with the Nintendo Switch 2. That's fine, okay, but it is what it is in gaming. Okay, you have a choice. You don't have to buy a Nintendo Switch 2. Keep your old one and play it and wait till it comes down. These guys do nothing but spread toxicity out here in the gaming community, guys. So do not support them. All right. But on that note, I'll tell you one more time my short review right now for what I'm playing so far on South of Midnight is a fantastic game. And believe me, I promise you, I honestly don't think you're going to be upset with the game. If you're a true gamer, you will play the game and try it for yourself. Do not listen to toxic social media. Okay? I'm playing it so far and it's a fantastic game. That's why I'm doing this video to let you guys know. It's an awesome game, guys. Check it out. Xbox is doing great things for gamers. Great things. And it's a shame that you have these big YouTubers out here that have big channels always putting it down. They're never satisfied. They're never satisfied with what Xbox does. Never. They're just never satisfied. I think Phil Spencer and the Microsoft and Xbox the Xbox company, I think they noticed that pretty much back then and even now. They are taking care of their consumers, and I'm one of them by giving me Game Pass games every week. Something drops in Game Pass. At least every other week or every week, there's 2 or 3 games that drop in Game Pass. Ultimate Game Pass. You're not getting that with Sony, and you're not getting that with Nintendo. You're just not. What you're getting is higher prices. Remake after remake after remake. Slapping a coat of paint on it and paying more for the game you already played a dozen times. Do you really want that in gaming? Do you think true gamers want that in gaming? If I played South of Midnight, okay, and they made a remake next year, and they made another remake a year after that, and another one a year after that, do you think I'm going to pay for that as a true gamer? No. I already played the game and beat the game. It's nothing but a cash grab. If you're going to make another South of Midnight for me to play and purchase or support, make South of Midnight 2. I'm not going to keep buying remakes. That's nothing but a cash grab to get out of you guys because they don't want to make sequels to the games. And I know they're expensive. I know games are expensive to make. Okay, but making remake after remake is not going to get you those new games, man. It's not. It's just not. Why would you want to do that? You're wasting money. And that's a slap in the face to gamers out here. And games are going to go up, and you know why. It's going to go up real soon, okay? Do yourself a favor. Get yourself an Xbox Series S or X and get that Ultimate Game Pass, man, and get 3 months. Go on CD Keys. 3 months, 6 months of Ultimate Game Pass. When those tariffs come in, then prices are going to go up. They are. Do yourself a favor. Get the best thing in gaming right now, which is Ultimate Game Pass for your buck. If you're a consumer that's on a tight budget and you want to play new, fresh IP that only Xbox can offer you, like South of Midnight, go get yourself an Xbox Series S or X, or if you still have an Xbox One S or Xbox One X, that's cheaper. Get yourself Game Pass. Even if you have the first Xbox One. Yes, I know it's very last gen, but it's cheap. If you already have it, you can still play Game Pass on that and enjoy brand new IP. Well, that support it. You got to support it, I know. But you can still play brand new games and not have to break the bank, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? CD Keys, 3 months, $35. One game alone, digitally or physically, costs more than 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass where you get hundreds of games. Deuce, you win. When we play Xbox, we all win. When we play games, we all win. With Ultimate Game Pass, we all win. True gamers out there. Okay? Try out South of Midnight, guys. It's a fantastic game. I am so happy to play this game. This game is awesome. I'm actually going to play it a little bit more before I have to get ready for work. Maybe another half hour or something. Go more into the story, but it's a fantastic game. What I love about this too is I can put it on quick resume and play it tomorrow, or I'm actually going to be doing things with my family tomorrow. So this is last. I got to do stuff with my family, different things like that. But I can go back to where I started off when I'm not busy with my family and I have some time to sit down and play games again. That's another great thing about Xbox Series S and X. You know, best controller, best features, in a console that no other console can offer you. True 4K, 60 frames or 120 frames per second with no problems. Okay? Best value for your buck. All right, guys, you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy South of Midnight. It's a fantastic game, guys, on Game Pass when it comes out, when it releases to everybody. All right? Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. And remember, baby, we're eating good over here. And there is no power greater than X. Oh, yeah, and trolls, before I go, if you come into my comment section and damage control my video, you're just going to be blocked and you're not going to get no response because I'm a true gamer. Okay? So if you come into to my video and you see what I made for the true gamers out here and you come with that bullcrap, you're going to get blocked. All right? Guys, have a good one. Oh, and Sony Ponies, sit down, like AGN says. And hello? Is it games you're looking for? All right, guys. Peace.